Hello students, welcome to class 6 social science part civics chapter government. Today we are going to study about the continued part of the lesson government. Children, let us memorize the topic what we have learnt in our previous class about this lesson. We have learnt already what is government and what is the importance of the government. You know already what is government. Government is a system of controlling of a nation or state. I repeat once again, government is a system of controlling a nation or state. This is the government, and already we discussed the importance of the government. So let us go to the today topic, the what are functions of the government. So today topic is functions of government. Let us see here the functions. There are mainly the 6 functions are there. The first one, maintaining law and order, providing basic facility, actions on social issues, protect the borders, undertake relief measures, makes law for everyone. These are the main functions to given in your textbook. After these are the main functions. Apart from these, there are many functions are there government. So let us see the functions one by one, the today functions. And the government consists of the mainly 3 organs. How many organs government consists? 3 organs, namely legislature, executive, judiciary. So government functioning through these 3 organs. Government functioning through these 3 organs. So what is legislature here? Legislature means that Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha comes under legislator. Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha comes under legislator, and Prime Minister, President comes under executive, and Supreme Court, High Court are judges. Supreme Court and High Court judges comes under judiciary. And through these organs, government functioning in the various way. And the various functions of the government affected our daily life in many ways. So let us discuss one by one function. The first one is maintaining law and order. So how government maintain the law and order? Law and order is nothing but rules and regulation. Rules and regulation which mentioned in the constitution of a country. Which mentioned the constitution of the country. Why the government using the law and order? For controlling any crime, dispute, non-violence incident. For controlling these situations, government using the law and order to implement the law and order and control the situation. For example, if government implements any new policy. If government implements any new policy, but some group of the people of a country, they are not like such policy. During that time, government how control the situation. If situation goes to that situation, that movement, that against the policy movement goes to the non-violent situation. Otherwise, any crime situation. Otherwise, dispute means that is the argument of any important. Dispute means argument about some important. So if anyway the situation goes to any the bad situation, otherwise non-violent situation, then during time government implement the some law and order and control the situation. So this is the example. So that's why in this way government control the situation by using law and order. Let us go to the next function, that is providing basic facility. Children, you all know what are the basic facilities for life. The basic facilities like food, water, clothing, shelter, education and jobs. These are the main basic facilities for surviving life. So this is very important, very necessary for human life. So government providing this basic facility. Food, how the government providing the food? Through the ration shop. And government providing water facility to connecting water tap every area. And clothing facility also government in various ways, clothing also, and shelter. How the government provide the shelter facility through the many the government schemes like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. You know that Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, it is one of the scheme of government. Under this scheme, government providing the free houses for poor people. This is one of the scheme. And education under government, free education under government school. You know already many government schools are there. And jobs, this is really important. This is also one of basic facility. You think, just imagine without job how the women lives. That is very important. The government providing various the jobs, government jobs like police, teacher job, doctor job. So many jobs providing the by the government. So not only apart from these, in many ways government also build the roads, dams and others. So government providing all these facilities in various ways. That's why we can get all providing all basic facility only by the government. So that's why the role of the government is very important of a country. Let us go to the next topic, that is actions on social issues. So here actions on social issues means what? Social issues is nothing but social problems. Social issues nothing but social problems. You know that what are the social problems in our society? Commonly we have some social problems. So that is the discrimination. Discrimination may be either boys or girl. Maybe it may be the high caste and low caste. In many ways we can see the discrimination in our society. Poverty. You know, in each country have some people poor. So that is poverty. And female ferticide, child marriage. So these are the main social issues. Here female ferticide means what? Child marriage means so already know is common, but female ferticide means it is a abortion of babies in outside of legal method. It is not illegal method to killing baby. That is a meaning of the female ferticide. So this one also we have comes under the social issues. So government how to remove these social issues and how they planning to remove these all social issues. Government implementing some programs to remove these social issues like discrimination, poverty, female fertilization, child marriage, etc. Government, for example, here they one of the example. For example, IRDP. It is one of the government program. IRDP means Integrated Rural Development Program. It is introduced in the year 1978 by Government of India. So the aim of this program is to remove the poverty in our country. The aim of this program is to remove the poverty. So poverty is already know that poverty is one of the social issue. So that's why government implementing like this many program, which social issue is creating more problem of country. That's why government implementing like this many program like IRDP. And you can see another program, that is Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. This is very popular program launched by Government of India in the year 2015. What is the program? Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. Already the title is, you already know, Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. The meaning is this program generates the awareness of girls education. This program generated the awareness of girls education. So this is the program. That's why government implemented this program to generate among the people what is the importance of girls education in nowadays. So like this program, many programs. Not only you can read any books, other reference books, which are the government programs are there. So there are many programs that implemented by government. So in this way, government implements the many programs. So let us go to the next topic, that is protects the borders. This is also very important. Protects the borders. Children, you just imagine here. Protect the borders means what? Here, because borders are very important. You just imagine in your home, if your home doors always open, means if night also open, means what happens? Just imagine. anybody, in any time robbers will come. So like this, if you compare nation also as a home, that's why here nation is the nation, the country, the own country border. The protecting the borders of the own country is the primary duty of the government, because in always any time the robbers and foreign attackers they will come. That's why here protecting borders of own country and maintaining peaceful relations with other countries is the main duty of the government. And not only protecting borders, maintaining the peaceful means very cooperation relation like with the other countries is very important. You can see our Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited many countries and now also visiting many countries, because we have to need here to maintain the good relation with other countries. This is also one of the duty of the government. And borders are always not safe due to the attacks of the foreigners. Like you can see the many times always the attacks happen between the India and Pakistan, India and China on the between the two borders. We can see in daily your news channels and newspapers. This is a common matter. So that's why it is very important, the primary duty of the government to protect the borders. And let us go to the next topic, that is undertake relief measures. So undertake relief measures means here natural disasters like tsunami, floods, droughts, etc. If unfortunately in the country any kind of natural disaster like tsunami, floods and drought if occurs unfortunately in the country, then immediately government helps the people. Because during that time people are suffering from the problem shortage of food and shelter, and they affected the more diseases, various pandemic diseases. That during the time government immediately help the people in the affected people, and they are announcing some amount also. So that's why here government role is during this time very important. And I know according to your tsunami, what is tsunami? I think all of you know what is tsunami means here. What tsunami means, it is a series of wave caused by the earthquake. Series of the wave caused by earthquake under sea. This is the meaning of the tsunami. And floods also, you know, floods means the overflow of water and merging to the land. That is the meaning of the floods. And drought also already you know that is the less than rain. So during this time government helps the people. That's why here government role is very important, and government we need to very important here. And let us go to the last topic, that is makes law for everyone. Here government makes law for everyone. Government not making the law only few people of the country. It makes the law for everyone. That means that law should be favorable for all citizens of the country, not only few group of the people. That law should be favorable for all people of the citizen. So in this way government makes the law for everyone. Here even the government makes law to protect the rights of all citizens. We have mentioned here to protect the right of the all citizens. This is very important, not only few citizens here. To protect the all citizens of the country. This is government always considering all citizen opinion, because India is a land of diversity country. Here all people interest is variety. We know here people they belong to many religions. Some people follow different religions, and they belong to many castes. They speak various languages. So people opinions are not equal here. That's why government they wanted to make equal law for every citizen. So that is important here. For example, here one of the law made by government, that is Child Labor Act. Child Labor Act. This is implemented in the year 1986. So here what is child labor? Child labor means here the employment, illegal employment of children below age of 14. Illegal employment of children below age of 14 is called child labor. So that's why government avoid this. That's why government implements this act in the year 1986. So like this, many laws, these laws applicable for all citizens. That's why in this type of the laws government implements in various way, and some people who violates such laws, the court can give the order to investigate the issue through the police force. So like this, these laws are very important for every citizen of the country. So these are the main functions of the government. I repeat once again: maintaining law and order, providing basic facility, actions on social issues, protect the borders, undertake relief measures, makes law for everyone. And apart from these, not only these functions, in many ways government functions are, we have many other functions are there. And if you want, again in free time we will discuss the another functions of the government. And next topic is the types of the government and features of the democracy. And this topic we will discuss in our next class. Thank you.